I know that I'm not alone in experiencing the challenges of finding safe, quality childcare for my children. And if you're anything like me, you can relate to how stressful and time-consuming it can be. But it doesn't have to be. Hi, I'm Carissa Figgins with Child Care Aware of Missouri. We're a nonprofit organization that helps families like yours navigate the decisions of childcare. Child Care Aware of Missouri serves the entire state of Missouri, and for over 20 years, we have helped thousands of families like yours find the right childcare for them. Every year, we help families who have questions about childcare, probably many of the same questions you have right now. And our services cost you nothing. Finding the right childcare can be difficult, so we have broken up the process into a series of short videos talking about what type of childcare you need, how to find childcare programs, contacting programs, things to look for when you're touring, developing a relationship with your child care center, and finally, important resources for your family. We hope this series of videos will be helpful to you in addition to our free resources, checklists, and articles that are available on our website at mochildcareaware.org. So now that you know who we are and how we strive to serve you and your family in your child care search, let's learn a little bit more about what kind of child care your family may need.
I think early childhood care is important because those are like the foundational years. We know that those are the times where our babies are building connections in their brain. They're learning colors and sounds and how to talk and what they like and don't like. And so I know that with my schedule, I can't always engage my children the way I think they need to be engaged. And so to find good quality childcare, people who would love on them and offer those opportunities, I think is very instrumental.
The best way to start the process of finding safe, high-quality childcare is to first understand the different types of childcare settings and then the ways in which they are licensed. There are generally two types of childcare for you to consider: childcare centers or family childcare. A childcare center is generally a classroom setting with children all about the same age, usually transitioning to new classrooms as they get older. A family childcare setting is a smaller group of children grouped together, usually cared for in an educator's home. In this setting, your child may stay with the same educator as they get older and be grouped with children of different ages. In addition to the childcare setting, there are also three regulatory categories that you should know about when looking at childcare programs: licensed, license exempt, or exempt. Licensed programs have required inspections and must follow Missouri child care licensing rules such as ratios, group size, and staff training. Their staff must successfully complete a background screening and a minimum amount of training each year. License-exempt programs are usually programs operated by a religious organization or preschools that operate 4 hours or less a day. They'll have a routine fire, sanitation, and health inspection, but are not required to follow licensing rules. Exempt programs include family child care programs that serve 6 or less children, early childhood programs operated by public or private K-12 education, summer camps, and Montessori accredited programs. These programs are not regulated by child care licensing and may not be automatically included in our database. Keep watching to learn more about searching our database to find childcare options that fit your needs. We're so glad to partner with you at no cost to your family to help you find the best childcare options for you.
I think for us, it was a place where we felt our child would be loved and cared for when they weren't at home, exposed to new things in a kind and supportive setting, so they could experience things outside of our family unit, but in a way that was just as supportive to make them engage with the world.
Obviously, as a new parent, this is like a special bundle in your life. And so I was very skeptical. I have trust issues anyway. So who am I going to leave this new person with, whom I love so much, was very difficult.
In our first video, we talked about the different types of childcare that are available. Now we want to help you search for and find the program or programs that you want to contact to see if they're a good fit for your family. There are two ways that you can do that. The first is to call us. We have resource specialists available 5 days a week who are happy to help you identify the right childcare for you or answer any specific questions you have. The second way is to search on your own at mochildcareaware.org. Here you'll find a comprehensive list of programs in your community. Our database helps you find programs that fit your family's needs, such as programs that accept childcare subsidy or programs that have extended and overnight hours. We have over 3,000 programs listed in our database, so we'll ask you for some basic information, like where you live or work, so we can find care close to you, how many children you need care for, what time of day you need care, and whether or not you need a program that accepts subsidy. Once you have a list of programs that best fit your needs, you will either receive an email from our resource specialist that you spoke with on the phone, or print or email that list to yourself from our database. You can use this list to narrow down the programs you'd like to contact. Our next video will talk about contacting programs you'd like to consider.
I always try and educate parents and let them know that it's so much more to childcare than ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Self-help skills, social and emotional development.
The whole time our students are here, we're building their social emotional development. So we're their biggest cheerleaders. So like I know every single student's name. I can tell you individual quirks about them, compliment certain things that they like to kind of bring a smile. We just want them to know that we're their biggest supporters as they grow.
Once you've made a list of programs, you now have the opportunity to review and compare the options in your area. Each program's profile contains their contact information, their operating information, and any extra details that the program has reported about themselves, as well as access to their licensing reports. It's important that you as a family member or caregiver review any licensing reports provided and look for any violations or valid complaints. The reports will also show you what the program did to fix any of those issues. These reports will only tell you if a program is in compliance with state standards and any past valid complaints. The next step is to contact the programs you're interested in and ask them about availability. Does that childcare center have an opening for you during the time you need, or is there a wait list? You'll also want to know what the program's enrollment process entails. Once you know that answer, you can explore further. If you're concerned about how you're going to pay for childcare, the Missouri State Child Care Subsidy Program helps eligible families pay for childcare. Payments are based on household size and income level. Individual child care programs may also offer additional financial assistance, such as income-based payments, scholarships, or multi-child discount. Child care fee assistance is available for military and Department of Defense families. We want to make sure that you know what is available for your family. You can call our office or learn about different types of assistance on our website. To find more details, visit our website at mochildcareaware.org and download our free resource about the different types of childcare programs and types of financial assistance. Check out the next video when we talk about things to look for when you're touring and interviewing your child's potential provider.
So I was naturally looking for the energy of the center, how it felt, how the folks that worked there felt, how they engaged with the babies. When the baby cries, like, how are you responding?
Our strategy was to look at the kids who are there and if they seemed happy and to be comfortable and to be having a good time, because that's what was important to us.
When you come into a door, do you feel welcome? Do you feel that your baby is safe here? So safety is the most important thing. You're trusting someone with your most precious cargo. And can they live up to the expectations of what you need them to do?
When you're ready to tour some childcare programs, what should you look for and ask about when you're there? On our website, we have a checklist of things to look for as you're touring. It's helpful to have this list with you so you don't miss anything on your visit. The list includes things to look for in the areas of health and safety, education and training, activities and experiences, and relationships and interactions. A few things on that list include: ask to see all the spaces your child will be in during their day, things like bathrooms, nap rooms, and play spaces, so you'll be comfortable and know where they are. Do the educators appear friendly and supportive to the children? What does a typical day look like for the children? How do caregivers handle discipline or behavioral problems? For instance, how are biting, hitting, or bullying situations handled? Questions like these will give you a lot of information about a child care program and help you make a decision about who will be caring for your child. If you feel that a program might be right for you, you'll want to ask them about their payment and attendance policies and make sure that their requirements work for your family. It's a lot to think about, but these steps are so important to help you feel best about your child care. We're going to talk next about how to create a positive childcare experience for your child once you've chosen a program.
The best outcomes come when there's true communication and the communication forms bonds and it blossoms into true relationships.
Here, I'm not just dropping off my kid and saying, peace out. I'm coming in, I'm having a conversation, I'm checking in, not just pointing out or challenging any negatives, but building a relationship, going on field trips when they're hosting field trips, and just having conversation. That builds relationship.
When you have chosen a child care program that works best for you and your family, you want to make it the best it can be. As adults, we know that change can bring about a certain level of stress. So what are some things that we can do to help our children have a positive child care experience? First and foremost, you want to try to develop a positive relationship with the child care provider. Understand who they are, what's important to them, and even why they became an early childhood provider. You can help prepare your child by reading books about entering childcare, communicating with the educator any concerns you or your child have, and find ways to be involved in your child's program. Childcare shouldn't be a drop-and-run experience. If your child sees that it's a place that you want to be in and you want to visit, then that can help set your child at ease. Show your childcare educators your appreciation by saying thank you in front of your child and even offer to help or donate useful items. Make sure that you respect the program policies such as paying on time, picking up your child before closing, and keeping sick children at home. All of these things will help you have a positive childcare experience. So what's left? You found your childcare facility and you've created a positive experience for you and your child. Well, we want to continue to support you and your family. Take a look at the next video to find out how we continue to support families. Now that we've walked you through all the basic steps of finding safe, high-quality care for the child in your family, we don't want to leave you hanging. What if you couldn't find the perfect fit childcare for your family? Stay in touch with our resource specialist at Child Care Aware of Missouri. Child care information is regularly updated, so new options may become available. Or try searching a different location. Instead of searching by your home, try searching by your work or school. Ask your local library, church, or community center, or call your local school districts or universities to find out if they are aware of other options available, like individuals in the community providing informal care, nanny or babysitting services, or private schools in the area. And of course, ask your friends, family members, and neighbors. Be sure to get on any waiting list you become aware of in case an opening becomes available. You may even consider becoming that child care provider yourself. Our website provides helpful startup guides and resources in case you consider becoming a family child care provider. At Child Care Aware of Missouri, we are about the whole child's well-being. We know that child care is a big part of a child's life, but it isn't the only part of their life. We provide support for families too. On our website, be sure to check out information about SIDS and safe sleep. We have tips to support your child's development, to help you understand what's happening during their day and how you can support them at home with you. We can also connect you to organizations that can support you or your child's needs or help you with any concerns that you have about your child. If at any point you have concerns about licensing compliance or safety concerns and you don't feel that your child's provider is listening to you, be sure to contact your local child care compliance office. And if you ever suspect child abuse or neglect, contact the Child Abuse and Neglect Hotline at 1-800-392-3738. Making that call is sometimes stressful, but please, if you have any concerns or if there's something in your gut that's not quite right, be sure to report it. Sometimes that childcare provider just needs some additional oversight and intervention from other professionals to create a safe environment for children. Just remember, anytime, even if you're not sure if it falls into the childcare realm, please call our resource specialist at this number. We'll be glad to help you find the answers, or visit our website and take a look through all the resources we have available. The first 2,000 days in a child's life are vital. We're here to support you and your family through it. It's our vision that every young child receives safe, quality learning experiences.